What's up, guys? So today I have something new for you guys, something that probably you have not heard of yet, and maybe you have heard about it, but even if you did, you need to hear more about it because this stuff here is deserving of your attention. I'm talking about Citizen Jack Absolute from Michael Malul, London. Stick around. Welcome back to another fragrance review. I'm MAXFORTI. As you saw from the thumbnail, today is something new, something different. It's a fragrance house that I've heard a little buzz about in the fragrance community over the past few months, but I haven't actually tried it. So I wanted to get a bottle and try this fragrance for myself and see what the whole, buzz was about. And the fragrance I'm talking about, it's Citizen Jack Absolute by Michael Malul, London. The presentation is actually pretty cool. You have this sleeve here, which is made out of cardboard, quite nice. You have this open road here with some mountains around it. When you look at the box here, you think of freedom, you think of just feeling open spaces, freedom, driving, taking a trip somewhere. What I think of when I look at this bottle, right, it's a bronze kind of a bottle. You have Citizen Jack Absolute in gold, Michael Malul, London. It's a dark bottle with gold embellishments, wooden cap. Sprays are actually pretty good. But when I look at this bottle, what comes to mind is something maybe boozy, maybe tobacco, maybe heavy woods and spices. But this fragrance was actually really different than what I had anticipated. Now, before I get into that, it smells really good in here, but before I get into the notes, what I get out of the fragrance, what it smells like, this is actually a really good deal for what you're getting here. This is a 100 ml bottle. It is an eau de parfum concentration, and this is from a niche brand that's been around for about 3 years, going on 3 years, and they have 17 fragrances in their portfolio. But this particular fragrance line of theirs, the Citizen Jack, is the one that caught my attention the most. I've actually tried a lot of samples from this fragrance line. Perhaps I'll share some other ones that I really enjoyed, especially for the up and coming seasons like spring and summer that you guys ought to know about. But this one here is perhaps the most elegant, sophisticated, and niche-like of the bunch. I think some of the other ones are really nice, but they're more mass appealing. This one here has a very niche vibe about it, a very niche nuance about it. And when I tell you what this reminds me of as far as the smell is concerned, you're gonna know right away and you're gonna say, wow. For the price that you're getting this and for the kind of fragrance that this resembles, it's not a clone, it's not a dupe or a copy of the fragrance that I'm going to share with you, but it's in the same genre, it's in the same family of the fragrances that I'll share with you in just a second. This is available in 2 sizes. If you go to the website, I'll have the link below for you guys. You can get the 10 ml, which will run you $22.95, I believe, or the full size 100 ml that retails for $89.95. Now this stuff is actually, it has to be good because it has been sold out a couple of times. I had to actually wait before I got my bottle because they were sold out for a while. So it's saying a lot. If the fragrance brand sells out, it means a lot of people are buying it. And if a lot of people are buying it, more or less, it's a good scent. But again, before we get into the scent, the price is not bad. For 100 ml, we know when it comes to niche fragrances for below $100, below 200 bucks, it's actually hard to find, especially when the quality is there. Let me tell you guys, when it comes to performance, this stuff here performs. It lasts a long time. But let me digress a little bit. Let's talk about the scent. I am wearing this today. I'm just gonna spray this little bladder here so I get the introduction again. So the introduction here, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a delicious, almost liqueur-like vanilla, orange, and spices kind of a vibe. I get this nice cardamom slash boozy facet with the heavy vanilla and a lot of orange, mandarin oranges. There's definitely a lot of citruses here. So when I looked at the bottle, like I told you guys, the bronze color, the gold embellishments, I never thought this was gonna be what it is, but it develops. It starts off really bright, almost fresh, but then it transitions to this heavy vanilla, sweet, almost gourmand territory. It dabs into gourmand, but it doesn't go fully out, full out gourmand. It's still a very nice, I would say this is like a woody, spicy vanilla. It's not oriental too much, but it's got some spiciness to it. It's not gourmand because it's not heavy out, dessert-like vibe, but it has some spices. It has the heavy vanilla. It's creamy. I think there's a sandalwood note in here that comes through really beautifully from the mid into the dry down. I mean, it smells like $1 million. And what this fragrance reminds me of, it reminds me of either Herba Pura from Xerjoff, which you guys know I think retails for over 300 bucks, or Dolces in Fundo from Profumo Roma, which you guys know I love. It's a very heavy, that one goes into gourmand full on. It's a really sweet vanilla, heavy boozy vanilla and orange kind of a vibe. This one here has elements from those 2 fragrances. It borrows elements from Herba Pura, borrow elements from, Profumo Aroma Duces in Fundo, but it stays maybe in the middle between the two. So if you didn't like those two fragrances, perhaps you thought they were too strong, you're gonna really enjoy this one. It's something you really ought to try. If you don't wanna get the full bottle, go with the decan, try it, live with it. But one thing's for sure, guys, this is very unique, very different, very elegant, like I said, very sensual. I think there's some musks here in the base that also comes through in the dry down, which makes it really warm, attractive, very seductive, great for night out, great for romantic settings, date occasions. I think this fragrance here, summarized, I wouldn't wear this for a signature scent. I would wear this for night outs, for dates, or for those occasions that you want to be sensual, perhaps Valentine's Day, nightwear, dressier occasions, when you really want to stand out. This is a standout type of a scent. This is a fragrance that you're gonna walk into a room, you're definitely going to be perceived, you're definitely gonna be noticed, and it's gonna definitely bring people in. It's very inviting, very warm, very sensual. All right, guys, so performance with this fragrance is actually pretty strong. We're talking about 10 plus hours. If you spray your clothes like myself or your garment, it's definitely gonna be there the next day. If your girlfriend or somebody takes your garment or your shirt, they're gonna be able to smell that fragrance for the whole evening because it's gonna stick to it. It's very strong, very potent eau de parfum, pushes quite strong for the first 2.5, 3 hours. Performance was really mind-boggling to me how good this fragrance was for the price point. And even when you shake the bottle, if you look at the bottle, it's quite concentrated. There might be a sheen also because it is heavily concentrated. Yes, I don't know if you'll be able to capture that on camera, but there is a sheen. It is heavy concentrated. The vanilla here is very strong. When you look at the note breakdown, it talks about pineapple and melon. I get the fruitiness between the two, but it's definitely heavier on the melon note. I think the melon is gonna be the superstar, star player here, along with that vanilla that I talked about. It also talks about amber and white musk. I do get the ambery sweet facets in the middle, and I most definitely get the sweet, sensual white musks in the dry down. Very good stuff right here, guys. Incredible in performance. I think for the price point, 100 mil, you can't go wrong. It's something that I'm really glad to share with you guys. One of the best discoveries I made this year so far for the uniqueness, the character, and the longevity, the projection. It's definitely a winner, guys. If you like vanilla, citrus, melon, sweet, fruity kind of fragrances, definitely check this one out. So if you guys do want to try this fragrance, I'll give you an opportunity to try it even further discounts because 89 bucks is quite a good price for this fragrance, but you can get 20% off with my code MAXFORTI, which will be linked below along with where you can find this fragrance. But I'm gonna do one better for you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a chance for a giveaway. And I haven't done one of these in quite a while. I think it's the first one for this year, or maybe the second one. But anyway, I'll give you a chance to win a brand new bottle just like this, shipped straight to your door. All details in the description of this video. Just follow details so you guys can enter to win. This is continental US only at this time, but anybody can enter. Just follow details so you guys can win a brand new 100 ml bottle. And of course, if you want to purchase outright, again, the code MAXFORTI for 20% off for you guys. So that's all I have for you guys today on Michael Malul's Citizen Jack Absolute. Let me know down in the comments, have you guys heard about this fragrance before? What are your thoughts on this fragrance? Have you had the pleasure to try Citizen Jack Absolute? I want to read your comments. As always, I want to engage with you guys, so please go crazy in the comments. Let me know your thoughts behind this brand. If you've tried anything else from this fragrance house that you want me to talk about, also let me know in the comments. And of course, share other brands with me that you guys want me to check out that perhaps I haven't even heard of. I'd love to check it out. I'd love to see what you guys have to tell me down in the comment section. As always, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to show your support. Leave me a like, touch the little subscriber button for me, and of course, enable your notification bell icon so you get videos like these straight into your feed. As always, guys, remember, fragrance is an extension of your character, so choose your fragrance wisely and wear it well. I'll see you guys right back here again with another video very soon. Take care.